Hello and welcome to another Heart Moto video. In today's video we're carrying out a fuel test on the Honda NC750X DCT. Let's see how we get on. Right, so basically I'm travelling from Cornwall up to Market Harborough in the East Midlands, and I'm going on A's, B roads, trying to carry out a real world fuel test. So it should be approximately about 260 miles. But that may vary slightly from Google. So we're as you join me on the bike now, I've been riding for a couple of 3 hours. Started up on the A30 left Bodmin area this morning. So went up the A30. As far up as Exeter, briefly touched the M5, then the A303 across to Warminster area, Westbury Devizes, and now I'm heading up towards Oxford Way, Northampton area, and then South Leicestershire. So, as things stand, I have done 150 miles and used half a tank so far. So, according to the trip computer, that currently sits at 85.7 miles to the gallon. So, again, you know, I'm trying to keep this realistic. You know, on the dual carriageways I'm doing 70. You know, I'm not sitting there at 56 miles an hour. I've not overinflated the tyres or done anything ridiculous like that. You know, everything is all optimal as it is per the handbook. So I've got luggage in the front, and I've got my overnight bag and bits and pieces in the top box in the back. So the bike's well kitted out for a weekend away. Because like I say, I just want to try and make this a real world test as possible. So will I make it to Market Harborough on what fuel I've got left? I'm going to say it's going to be close. You know, I mean, I don't want it to run dry, you know, the bike to run completely empty, because that's just irresponsible. But I'll run it as far until the warning light comes on. It all depends, you know, what website you read and other people's reviews. You can get anything from 30 to 50 miles on the reserve. So I'm going to go on the more conservative side of that mileage, just to be on the safe side. So I am expecting to perhaps do a splash and dash at the end, but you know, we will see when we get there. So what I'll do, I'll carry on, and we're approaching a dual carriageway now, so things are going to get boring again. and I'll update you in due course. See you in a while. Right, a quick update for you. I'm on the outskirts of Oxford now, averaging 87 miles to the gallon, and I'm just approaching the 200-mile marker for the journey, and I've still got a quarter of a tank left, so it's definitely going to be touch and go. I still think I'm going to have to splash and dash, but we'll see nearer the time. So we'll update you in due course. I'll see you in a while. Okay, just a little update. Just look at this traffic. This is one of the reasons I do not miss living in and around the Midlands and working in IT anymore, having to deal with this traffic on a daily basis. So anyway, quick update. I've still got 1 bar of fuel left, so the fuel reserve hasn't come on yet. So that would stand me around about 220 miles approximately at the moment. So we're as I thought, it's going to be touch and go, because we're not too far from Northampton area now. But yeah, I do think it's, as I said before, I do think I'm going to have to stop and top up, but it's going to be very, very close. Right, I'll battle through all this traffic, and I'll see you in a while. Cheerio. Okay, the fuel warning light came on at approximately 235 miles into the journey. If you believe what you read in terms of the range, so that would have perhaps given us something between 30 and 50 miles more. So 275, 280 at a max. We're just reading just shy of 87 miles to the gallon, and I'm probably 20 miles from my destination. So on the reserve, I may well have just made it, but I didn't want to risk it and run out of fuel. Would have been quite irresponsible, really. So yes, I stopped, fueled up, and just to finish off the journey. What I'll do is I put all the figures and bits and pieces up at the end of the video of miles per gallon when I finally reach my destination, total miles, and but all in all, very, very impressive fuel figures from this bike. Like I say, I wanted to do a real world test. I wanted to go on A's and B roads, a little bit of dual carriageway, very, very tiny amount of motorway, and ride the bike as you should. On the dual carriageways doing 70, etc. So we haven't been pootling along at 56 miles an hour trying to get the best out of it. The fuel that I put in on both occasions, the petrol stations only had E10, so there was E10 fuel that went in. Again, I don't know if that would affect things, but like I say, it gives you a good idea of the capabilities of this amazing little bike. Considering it's only a 14-litre tank, it's pretty impressive. So again, I do hope you found this video of use and of interest. I'd be very, very grateful for a comment, a like and a subscribe, and I do hope you can join me in future videos. Thanks again. Cheerio.
Well, I've been gone for days, and she done say, gotta change your ways, gotta change your ways, the evil ways. She done leave, gone her way, she take her things, and she don't stay. Well, I ain't change my ways. I ain't change, 'cause I can't hide. 'Cause I can't hide. Hey, my evil ways. So I don't go cross that way to win her back, to make her